Welcome back. With just 16 days to the midterms, it's a tight race for the Tennessee Senate. The latest Real Clear Politics average now has Marsha Blackburn more than 6 points ahead of former Democrat Governor Phil Bredesen. Joining us now on a busy campaign weekend, GOP Tennessee Congressman and Senate candidate Marsha Blackburn. Ms. Congresswoman, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. We did reach out to your opponent, Phil Bredesen, got no response. So how are you feeling today? Because the Real Clear Politics average has it at 6, but a recent Vanderbilt poll has your opponent up 1. A New York Times poll in that same time frame shows you up 14. What are your internals showing, and how do you feel?
We feel really good about this. We are working hard. We're meeting Tennesseans every day, and we know that they want to send a conservative to the U.S. Senate, and we're asking for those votes. So it's going great, Pete. Your
ears to the ground. You're on the campaign trail. What are you hearing? What's most passionately on the minds of voters?
They talk a lot about the Kavanaugh hearings and how they felt like that this was something that, you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words. They watched this play out in real time and could not believe. They were appalled with how the Democrats acted. So we also hear a lot about immigration, and you all have talked so much about that this morning. And people say there's a right way and a wrong way to come to the country, and they want to see our immigration laws enforced and our border secured and end the entry of illegal aliens, drugs, traffickers, smugglers, and secure that border. We also hear a lot about the tax cuts. They're working, and people want to keep those tax cuts.
You say there's a right way and a wrong way. Well, there's a right way and a wrong way on the campaign trail, how to conduct yourself as well. You thanked a restaurant owner in your state because they had the audacity of hosting a campaign event for you, and then they got serious social media backlash, threats, even death threats. You know, talk to us about what happened there.
Yes, we went to a locally owned restaurant, which we do often, to bring our volunteers and our grassroots leaders in for a breakfast and talk with them about the campaign. And we did this with a restaurant over in Mount Juliet, and we're grateful for the opportunity to be there, support a local business, and bring our volunteers and supporters in. And once he posted a picture on Facebook to say, hey, thank you for coming in. He got all of this backlash, but I got to tell you, I think the community has rallied around him. And Pete, you know something, one of the things we need to remember during this time when there is so much incivility out and around us is that our nation has been well served by robust, respectful political debate. That is something that strengthens our public discourse and our democracy. And for people to go against this angry mob mentality that is out there and those that are encouraging this angry mob, that is not serving a civil discourse well.
Absolutely. In the minds of the left, even a restaurant can be complicit, apparently. Congressman Blackburn, thank you very much for being here. We reached out to your opponent again. We'd love to have him have his side as well sometime. Appreciate it. Thank you.